I saw a headline on medium.com the other day, and the woman was writing about something to the effect of, stop calling yourself an aspiring writer, you are a writer. How do you feel about that for new writers?
Well, the question would be, but are you writing? If you're writing, then I agree, don't call yourself an aspiring writer. I do, however, meet a fair number of aspiring writers, and I talk to them and I ask, so how many scripts have you written? And well, they haven't written one yet. Then I would say they're still aspiring. If you want to be a writer, you have to write. I mean, writing's work. It sounds sexy. Or at least to writers, it sounds sexy. It's a sexy idea in our mind. The actuality is not sexy at all. It's work. You have to sit there. It's about moments alone on the page and dealing with it. So I agree with the writer. As long as if you're writing, then you shouldn't belittle yourself by calling yourself aspiring. But if you're still just dreaming about it and liking the idea of being a writer, but you're not actually doing anything about it, then I'm afraid you're an aspiring writer.
Okay, fair enough. What if they're just journaling? Is that a writer?
I think a lot of people have found that a useful tool for getting the juices going, for exploring things. I don't know that I feel comfortable labeling them one way or another. I think at some point they're going to have to translate it to something, to another medium, probably. Find a way, or what they're journaling, is that something that will inspire a screenplay or a short story or a poem, or is it just a diary?
And last part of this question, what if they are actually writing short stories or scripts, but with no intention of anyone seeing them, except themselves and their cat or their dog, whoever's.
And I think that's fine, and they can call themselves a writer. I'm surprised at that. I think it's hard enough. That's one of the frustrations about being a writer, particularly a screenwriter, is that we're writing something that is so far, even under the best of circumstances, from being made into something. It's several steps away. So I would question that person about why are they content sharing it just with their cat. If they are, then if that makes them happy, then that's absolutely fine. And I certainly experience, I do have students who say, this is the one respite from maybe a unhappy job, and a life in some ways that is not filled with joy, that's the one time they really get to explore, and that they do feel joy is writing, and that's completely valid. I just want them to encourage to share it with the world, but that's up to them.